Welcome to Graduate Programs in Education and Special Education, a review of the edTPA and Blackboard, how it's going to work at Toro. Okay, so the edTPA, most know by now, is a contents area exam that's required by New York State for teacher certification. In our programs, special education is common to all of them, so we will prepare students for the Special Education edTPA exam. We are going to do that in the second literacy course. Okay, so the edTPA itself is three large parts. Planning, instruction, which is a video of a teacher giving a lesson, and then an assessment. Okay, in special ed, it all relates to the IEP, how you're going to develop a lesson for an IEP learner. Okay, the second literacy course instructors will be enrolled in a course with their students. The Blackboard course is edTPA Made Easy. And the students will upload all parts for all tasks into this into the edTPA course. And when a task is totally complete, students will email their professor, "Hey, I just finished task 1, please look at it." And the professor of the second literacy course will go into Blackboard, review the submission based on edTPA rubrics. The rubrics are included in the Blackboard course as a resource, and then they will comment. If the student so desires, they can send up a second submission so that we can make it better and better and better. Okay, so the edTPA will have all that's necessary for completion. That's all that's necessary for the professors of the second literacy course as well as the students. It will include the edTPA handbook for special education, which can be downloaded. It can also be viewed online. It will have support documents, the rubrics, videos, and more. As we get into this, we'll just put up more information within the course. You won't necessarily have this video, but you can always find information on ronaldlehrer.com. So let me show you how that works. We'll go to Dr. Lehrer's site. Here it is. Okay, and on the left, look, we have almost 460,000 hits. We go to the TPA and Blackboard, and when we click it, I have it opened over here. There's information that you can read to get a general idea. And this will show you how to log in. There's a link to it from this page. You're going to log in to Blackboard. You're going to open up the course that says My edTPA. And then you'll be inside the course, and here is where you'll upload your parts of your tasks, and here are documents. I'm going to show you how it works. So let's go in. Okay, I'm working with Yvette Cologne, Professor Cologne, who's right now from the student perspective. She's logged in and she sees that there's an announcement. Let's look at it. And the announcement talks to, mentions that this is a recommended task completion schedule with task 1 by week 4, task 2 by week 6, task 3 by week 8. Now, your professor or the professor of the second literacy course is welcome to change those dates. They are the person that a student will respond to. Let's go into the edTPA. And let's take a look at the documents that are available. Okay, so we're there. Okay. Here's where you can view and download the edTPA Special Education Handbook. Here's an overview of the TPA, which is wonderfully done by Dr. Lehrer. Here are the TPA rubrics. There's workflow so that we can see what it's going to be like in the spring, that should say 2014. And over here is guidelines for assisting candidates so the professors can see what they're allowed to do and students can see it as well. Lots of information. Let's go into the tasks. So TPA Task Archive. We go into that. We see there's documents that a student can review. Well, they're supposed to have the edTPA handbook. If they don't, they can get it right from here. And here's the information that Dr. Lehrer wrote. And there's the rubrics and etc. Well, let's see. Suppose they do what's asked in this part, task 1, part A. Okay, let's go inside and upload, see how you'd upload a document. From the student perspective, where we are now, they click on the task. They have the information before them. you see that the student, in this case, Yvette Cologne, they review submission, and they want to put on start a new submission. So they click a new submission, and at the bottom it says, write a comment, second submission. She did one as a test before. Fix that. And she says, look for the file. It's just like attaching a file on an email. And we're going to do the IEP simulation. It's not really part of this, but it's just a document. So we're going to click that, okay? And we're going to hit, you're going to be able to see it here, file upload. Let me move it up so you'll be able to see where you hit. And you hit open, and it says this is the file they want to upload, and you have the right to come down to the bottom and hit submit. Now I put a different document earlier, but let's try and hit submit. What happened is that was submitted. Okay, so the student has now finished part one, task one, part A. Let's take a look from the professor's point of view. From the professor's point of view, that's me, I've gone into the edTPA. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here I am, and you will see that I have additional tools. I have Grade Center. A professor or teacher assistant will be able to, an instructor of a Blackboard course will be able to see this Grade Center. When they hit Grade Center, they can look up all of the students that need grading, all the submissions. So we'll hit View Submissions, and I can see that Yvette Cologne has put attempt 1 of 2, and they're the attempts. The second attempt is the one that we just looked at, which is the IEP. So let's try that one. We'll click it, and the document can be viewed. You can view the document. It says review the current document. We can get up to 1 of 10 points. Let's say I don't have time, but I'll put in 9. Give her a 10. Okay, and write perfect. Nothing is ever perfect, but I'm going to write it anyway. And then if we come down, I have just responded. If I can move this up a little higher. I didn't do that. Hang on a second. Save and exit. And that's it. So the teachers can view and respond, or the professors. The students can upload documents, and that's how it works. Thank you.